everybody. I am Dee Marcelli here with Stars to the Stars and my next guest, which is Cool Benson. Cool Benson. I love that name. Hi, thanks for doing this.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely. My pleasure. It's a love fest. The first thing I have to ask is your name is Cool. So, it's funny, the first time I heard about you, someone's like, oh yeah, this makeup artist coming in, he's cool. And I'm like, cool? What's his name? Cool? I'm like, cool? What?
Sometimes it gets confusing. I get that all the time.
So did your parents name you Cool?
Yeah. Actually, my aunt, my favorite aunt in the world, she's just so cool, and she's like, "Ooh, this baby Cool." So
I love that.
I've been called Cool my whole life. So,
yeah, that's so neat, and you are.
Thank you.
You are. I remember
it's a lot to live up to sometimes.
Well, I remember the first time I met you, and I instantly liked you was on the American Music Awards.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you were like right at the next station, and I was like, man, the guy is. Look at him, he's got his hat on, and he's like happy and smiling, and yeah,
That's me, hat and teeth.
That's
about all you usually see.
But I brought you here because I really want to know who you are, and I want to know, where you were raised and your story, so you can share it with everyone, and how you rose, to being one of the top people in TV.
Wow. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
That makes me blush. If you guys can see that, I'm blushing. I'm just a country boy, actually.
From where?
I'm from Kentucky.
Kentucky?
Kentucky.
Wow.
Born in northern Kentucky. I went to college in Kentucky to study education, actually. And had no idea that I would be doing makeup. Back then I was a cheerleader, professional cheerleader. So
I could see that.
Yeah. So
with your spirit and I could see that.
So I used to put all makeup on all the girls on the cheerleading team.
Of course you did.
They were my first guinea pigs. Hi Tanya. Hi Tina. Yeah, they would all run for me. Here comes Cool. And then after I started doing them, then they'd be like, oh wait, will you help me? Will you help me? So that's kind of when I knew I might have a talent for makeup.
Yeah, you do. So you were going to school for education. Were you gonna be a teacher, or?
I was gonna be a teacher.
Yeah.
I love teaching. I love kids. But when I went to actually do it, college at 17 ask you, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? You're like, teacher? So when we got to the real world and I was actually doing it, I was like, not so much. So I still taught, but I taught cheerleading. I opened a cheerleading and dance school.
Wow.
So I spent my first career, I'd say, as a cheerleader, a professional cheerleader, and I actually taught all-star cheerleading from kids that were 5 all the way up to kids that were 25.
Wow.
I have probably 20 to 25 national titles, maybe. as a coach. So I was really a hardcore cheerleader.
Yeah, that's really so. You knew that. Obviously you're doing a good job if everyone was like, hey, do my makeup.
Yeah.
So when was the transition to going to school and thinking about being a teacher and doing the cheerleading, and then all of a sudden, how did that happen that you...
Through makeup. Well, putting makeup on my cheerleaders, of course. When you're doing dance competitions, you're just, painting faces. In school, I did always have an affinity for painting. I couldn't draw a straight line, but I could paint a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
So when after doing all the faces, and actually when I started putting makeup on myself, I really got into it. No, I was performing in kind of this Cirque kind of show here in LA, and I just we were doing makeup on ourselves, and I was doing nightly I was performing, doing backflips and doing whatever I was doing. But just the part of putting makeup on myself and changing myself into something that, you know, would go and perform was amazing to me.
Yeah.
So when I got injured as a performer, I went to makeup school. Woo!
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Huh. That's a good transition. Did
Every
you
dancer or gymnast has their time where, you know, well, not really, but something sometimes happens. Life happens.
Well, it can. I mean, when you're working with your body and you're flipping around, and you know, it's could happen.
You get old.
You're not old.
Thank you.
So you went to makeup school.
I did. I had a dream to become a makeup artist, and I knew that I loved it, but I knew that if I was going to do it, I needed to have the background behind it and some training.
Right.
I didn't want to just go, you know, yay, I'm a makeup artist. I wanted to actually have like some skill behind it. I wanted to go and get trained. So I went to the makeup designery here in Hollywood, in Burbank actually. I did the full program there, and then I went to Joe Blasco.
Did you come out to LA to, you know, to do makeup, or you came out as a dancer and then you transitioned?
Actually, the dream was both.
Okay.
I came out here to be a makeup artist and performer.
He's gonna do everything.
I don't know. It's always funny because when I got here and I got my first 213 phone number, you know, like 213, I was like, yes, I am LA all the way. 213,
right.
baby. And I put on my voicemail, hey, you read school, makeup artist, performer. At that time, I really wasn't either. But
you know what? That's sometimes what you do.
I knew it was going to happen at some point.
Yeah.
I was going to do both.
Yeah.
So I'm still working on that.
Yeah.
And I've been blessed and actually to be able to do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that because I know that you have something coming up that we're gonna talk about. We are gonna talk about. But I still want to talk about the makeup and the transition, and I want to find out what was the very first show that you did.
How did
you get into TV? Like, what was your first thing?
It was like one of those lucky things like you hear about. One of my friends was working on a show for the TV Guide channel. It was the American Music Awards. Funny enough, not the year I met you.
I was like,
but later, years later. But he was working for the TV Guide channel as a PA, and a makeup artist did not show up. And he goes, my friend Cool, you know, is in makeup school, or he's just finished makeup school, and he's done a couple shows. He's great. Do you want to give him a call? And of course, he called. They were in a bind, so they had to use me,
which is perfect.
and from that point on, I just started working. It was at the TV Guide channel, so there was lots of connections to be made, and I just leveraged everyone that I could possibly leverage, and just try to do a good job and have people like me and keep learning, and you know.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah.
That's how I got.
And now, all these years later, right? I met you. I met you on American Music Awards. I re-met you again at Arsenio Hall, which was pretty recently.
Yeah.
That you were doing that show, and now you're department heading The Real, which is a daytime talk show, which is awesome.
All dreams come true. Arsenio Hall. I mean, I grew up watching Arsenio Hall. He was like the man coming to America, really.
Yeah.
And then I got to work on his show, the comeback show. That was just beyond amazing.
Yeah.
Beyond amazing. And all the people that I got to meet, all the celebrities that came to be on the show, all the music performers, all the great people we got to work with.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing journey.
Yeah. But I know that you've done that. I know you've day played on all kinds of stuff. You've done CSI and Dancing with the Stars, and I know you were on Sons of Anarchy.
Dancing with the Stars was a good one too, because I started.
Lashes. Well, he's a lash guy.
Well, Lashes.
But you are the lash guy. I was gonna tell you. I have never seen. I gotta tell you a story. I'm on Arsenio. I'm across the room, and I'm like, "What's Cool doing?" and I kind of look over, and there he is. He's like a scientist. He's there. He's got like 4 different sets of lashes, and he's gluing one on top of the other, and his whole thing to stick on one eye, curling it.
I do, you know.
Yeah.
We had some time, and I just want the lashes to be perfect.
And
because sometimes at Arsenio, I was doing Victoria Theodore. She was the amazing
love her
pianist, keyboard player for Stevie Wonder and for Arsenio. Sometimes though, they gave me 10 minutes to do a full makeup. So I didn't have time to really do the lashes and curl them, so I just did them beforehand.
Which is so smart.
And I knew that whatever I did to her eyes, if I put those pretty lashes on, she'd be fine.
Yeah.
And some lipstick.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta learn those tricks.
When in doubt, throw on some lashes.
Production, sometimes they're like quick, and you gotta be ready, so.
Yeah. I was trying to think what other, I didn't want to miss out on some of your other, I know you did X Factor.
I did, I loved playing on X Factor because it was, I just love seeing talent, grow, grow and people perform. I just love that. But what I was going to say about when you mentioned Dancing with the Stars, it was special to me because, you know, as my journey coming up and then getting into the union, of course, I set my eye on dance shows because that's what I love, dancing and performing.
Perfect place for you.
So I was like, I'm going to do shows that I love. So I tried to make that happen. And Melanie Mills was the department head at that time, and I was new into the union, and she really gave me a chance.
We love Melanie.
I love her. She really gave me a chance to show my stuff, my chutzpah, and kind of gave me a track of people seeing my work.
Yeah.
And I really thank her for that, actually.
Yeah.
Because she believed in me from the beginning.
Yeah. We just interviewed Melanie.
Yeah.
So
she's so cool. She's so cool. One of my faves.
Yeah. So you have a film coming out. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, that's the part of the makeup artist performer dream that I had. I'm going to be in this film called Texas Heart, and it's an independent film by a filmmaker named Mark David, and it's starring Lynn Shay from Something About Mary.
Ooh,
the tan lady.
Oh, I loved her. Oh my gosh, how great.
She has a guest starring role in that. And I got to be in a scene with her.
You did.
And I play a minister, a Baptist minister. So I'm really excited to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't?
I hope I didn't get edited out.
No.
It's gonna be in film festivals this fall.
Oh.
So I'm really, really excited about that.
And say the name again?
It's called Texas Heart.
Texas Heart.
Yeah.
So we have to make sure that we all support Cool and see Texas Heart. Yeah. That's really neat.
Thank you.
So I was doing some research on you, looking at your massive resume and all the stars that you've done, and I was thinking it'd be really fun just to give you a few names, and you tell me what comes to mind.
Okay.
Just a few of the people you worked with. So, Joan Rivers.
Oh my God, godsend, amazing angel now, and just so inspiring, and I was so honored to even get the opportunity to work with her when I got the call that she was in LA and she wanted someone to help her through her theater run. And I had actually worked for the I think it was called Fashion Police?
Police.
The Joan and Melissa raps when they would talk about people's clothes after the show, and I would actually do the guest. So their people knew me, and when Joan was looking for an artist here, they called, and I had to audition. And I went in, and of course I put my best foot forward, and I knew her look because I'd seen her working behind the scenes, and I just wanted to go through. And when I got the call that she picked me and she wanted me to do it, I was like, no way. So it was just a dream come true, and she was just such a blessing, and she made me feel at home. She always made me feel welcome. She made me part of her family. Just for a short little while. Yeah, and she was just great. She was great.
Okay, my next one, Quincy Jones.
Oh my God. Okay, this man is a legend, right?
Yeah.
He's a legend. And there's those people when you work with them, you're like, you get kind of nervous. I don't get starstruck so much, but when Quincy Jones walks in the room, you're like, oh, what?
Yeah.
And you don't want to
feel that.
You don't want to mess him up. You want to make sure you get his skin just right. You want to make Quincy Jones look fly. And it's not their first time there, so you just really want to make a good impression. And Quincy Jones he was so cool. I actually sat on the couch with him backstage, and he just talked to me like...
I saw that, I was there.
He just talked to me like, we're talking right now.
I know.
And I was like...
I know.
It was just unbelievable, because you just think that, Quincy Jones has better things to do than to talk, but that's not who he was. He just treated me like, who are you? What are you about? Let's talk.
Yeah.
And he's so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
What about all right? What about
Sure.
Matthew?
Oh, Matthew.
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. All right.
This is such a bad impression, but
How
was that?
Well, besides the obvious, but he was very, very, very nice, very polite. He knew exactly what he wanted. He was doing an interview. It's one of his movies, and he needed to get in. I needed to get him in and out. He knew exactly what he wanted. He said, I need this, this, and this, and this, and this. And I was like, okay. That's
good. I like it. I like it. Yeah.
And it was very quick.
Rosie Perez.
She's the beauty. I love it because whenever I was doing her, she said, yes, baby, I like that. Yes, baby, I like that.
That's so cute.
And she would give you the feedback right away.
Yeah.
So she was, it's fortunate. We work with great people.
We do.
And they're where they are because they are great people. You know?
Yeah. So, okay, here's a powerful person. How about Quentin Tarantino?
Quentin Tarantino.
Big director.
Didn't say much. He just was thinking probably about his next script.
Yeah.
Just didn't even look at the mirror.
Yeah. Wow.
He just, okay, thank you. And he was just, he's so brilliant.
Yeah.
He's got so much going on in his head, but he was,
yeah,
very nice. I think this was on a show called In the House with Peter Guber and Peter Bart. They just interviewed all the, movie makers, and it was Quentin Tarantino came through. I needed to make him look good. We do what we do.
Yeah. It's funny because sometimes someone has a certain persona, and you expect them when they sit down to be that, and then they're not at all, what you thought. Like, you think they're going to come in and be cracking jokes and be all crazy and silly, and then they're not. I saw that you had done Margaret Chow, right? Who I instantly, which, is a funny comic, and I thought, how is that to do makeup? Was she funny? And
she was very very easy and particular kind of. She wanted to look a certain way, and you get that a lot with comedians. I've noticed they have a look and they want to look like that. Like Joan, for example, she had a look. I wasn't going to go in there and change her look.
No,
I was going to go in there and do
the
way she wanted to look.
Yes. Part of the job, right, is a makeup artist, right, to go with the flow, and to just.
I may have my interpretation of her face or someone's face, but if it's not what they are also interpreting themselves to be, or the script, if you're on a script or show, then you have to kind of like work that out.
Right. If you were talking to a young up and coming makeup artist. What would be your thoughts about, telling them how to interact with talent and, what to do when you're trying to work your way up that chain?
I would say, listen, and I keep going back to Joan, but I asked her, I said, why did you choose me? Because you did what I told you to do. It wasn't because you're the greatest artist. It was because you listened.
Did you say, and I'm a good artist, right?
But I mean, that's part of it. Like
Yeah.
you say, Matthew came in, he knew exactly what he wanted. I did what he asked for.
Yes.
I didn't try and change it. I didn't try and, change it. Of course, you can make suggestions here and there with tact. I think this may be better for you. You're dry today. Maybe try something more moisturizing. There are ways that you can interject how you feel. But for the most part, we have to follow directions. We have to follow directions from the director. Listen to your client's needs, and then you'll be good. Then you can interject what you feel as well, because you're there as a professional to lead them, but you also, in order to be a leader, you have to listen. And I've seen artists make the mistake of just wanting to do them the way that they think that they look great.
Right.
And she doesn't want green eyeshadow. I know you love green sparkly. I love green sparkly eyeshadow. But, I mean, Cheryl Terry, she may not want it.
Yeah. Yeah. Right?
Right. Your client may not want it. So
Right.
you have to, be that
Right.
voice of reason.
And would you tell people to do what you did, which is to go to makeup school and get that?
It was important to me because it taught me how to be on set. It taught me what to have in my set bag. It taught me just etiquette and actually, I mean, a lot. I got to work on a lot of faces. I remember, this is a funny story. We were first putting on base on people. And so we're in class, and I got the foundation, mixing colors. I've done makeup on myself and then on some cheerleaders, but really doing base matching or whatever, hadn't really done. And so here I am, just getting my sponge, all with the color in it. I go to apply it, and my model's face is like. And my teacher comes up and she's like, Ashley Peterson, love her. She comes up and she's like, are you boxing? What the hell are you doing? She's gonna be black and blue when you're done putting her foundation on.
Oh my God. Is that where you got the thing, beat the face? Beat by cool? Because I know I've seen that.
Right?
Is that it?
Could be, but at that time it was beat up by cool, not beat by cool. But since then I've learned to have such the lightest hand, and people tell me, excuse me, it can't even feel you touching my face.
Yeah.
And that's a huge compliment coming from the guy who's boxing. So school really taught me those lessons.
Yeah, the lessons and being, I think, in that personal space, because that's right. You have to be so careful and gentle and respectful.
Right. But for some people, and probably, I mean, females who are always around makeup and product, I didn't have that. So in order to get that, learn about all the products, all the tools you need, I needed to go to school.
Yeah.
And then after that, I thought, well, I need to work at a store or something. So after makeup school, I went and worked for MAC Cosmetics. It's freelance for MAC. So many more products than I learned in school. So it was just I just dove right in.
Right.
And just did makeup every day. Never say no.
Was that something you'd say? Never say no?
Never say no. Never say no, because even if it's a low rate, it's more than you're making sitting on your ass at home.
That's true.
And you never know what you're going to learn that day on set.
That's right.
And you never know what relationships you will make that will lead you to the next.
So important.
To your next place.
Yeah.
So,
It's like everyone's connected.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. That's true.
So I want to know, I heard something about you opening a spa now.
Yes, I'm so excited. Coming this fall, it's going to be a spa in West LA, inside LA Fitness. It's called Planet Beach, and we are going to be offering an array of products, but automated spa services. So yeah, it's awesome. You can come. We're gonna have state-of-the-art massage chairs. We're gonna have detox machines. We're gonna have red light therapy. We're gonna have like state-of-the-art spray tanning. All of this stuff is gonna be available in a spa-like atmosphere for one low price of like a gym membership. You can do all these things unlimited.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Sign me up.
Right? Right? So you guys,
I love that.
Planet Beach is coming.
Yeah, so that sounds I'm really
Yeah.
excited for you. But we'll still see you on set, won't we?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
good, good. Well, I'm so excited for all your ventures.
Thank you.
And I want everyone to, I know you don't do like a boatload of social media, because he's busy. He's like busy. But people can find you on Beat by Cool, right?
Beat by Cool on Instagram.
Because you know how he likes to beat people. Who told you about that?
Yeah, Beat by Cool on Twitter and Beat by Cool on what is it? What's the other place? Instagram.
Twitter.
So yeah,
Twitter,
and
Facebook.
beatbycool.com.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. Aww. We love
This is
this
fun.
guy. He's so talented. He's so talented.
You're so beautiful.
Can't wait till we can work together again.
I know, right?
know. Anyways, thank you so much. It was
you.
so great to like hear all about your story and your cheerleading experience and all that stuff I didn't know. So
Cheerleader, makeup artist, performer. Try to do it all. You know, you never know.
clearly, and you do.
Just have fun.
And you do.
Just have
so,
fun.
thanks so much. And thank you for watching. And we'll see you on the next one at Stars to
Idol
the Stars.
01. Idol 01.
Bye.